Hi, and welcome to Scotty Wandering. My name is Peter, and warning, I may be butchering our name here very soon. I am in Vernon County, and I am checking out a little campground here in a county park. Because this year, I'm really trying to get to those county parks that have open camping for everyone. I am avoiding the ones that are mostly seasonal sites. This one looks like it fits the bill. And I am at Esofea, Esofea, right, Rentz, Esofea, Rentz Memorial County Park. Look it up. I'll write it down for you. Anyway, there is a campground here within this county park and forest, and looks like they're trying to add some more forest to the area. We have, I think, around 25 sites. Won't be too big. And here are our rates. No electric, $20. Electric and water, $40. Full hookup, $45. And there are weekly and seasonal rates as well, but there's not a lot of them. You can reserve these online, or if the tag is clear, as in like not on the dates you're here, you can pay at the Iron Ranger here, and supplies are there. You may just need to bring a pen and your cash or a check. But we're going to take a walk around this campground. It's in a nice little hollow here. I really like the setting. Got a little pond here with too many geese, and amazingly, no goslings. I don't know where the families are. These might just be all bachelors here. I don't know. All right, here's a little supplemental information I need to throw into the videos for Vernon County Parks. Sidey Hollow and Esofea Rentz Park have a music series Wednesday nights, alternating between the two parks. So just be aware there may be extra people coming to visit your campground on Wednesday nights. And usually I'm saying, hey, you come on a Wednesday, the place is empty. These campgrounds, these parks, will be active every other Wednesday during the summer. But we're going to start over here with one. Site one over here, not very long, but this is water and electric. Very small site for that. Site two, well, there may be a full hookup. These do seem to have a sewage dump too. So these are full hookup, but not very big for that. Three. There is plenty of space between sites though. Not a lot of room behind them. Nice new metal picnic tables. Site four, and then five butts up to the shower house, and your patio space is the space behind shower house. These are solid concrete structures, so in an event of a major storm, you do have a shelter here. This is site six. Why they parked in the tippiest spot, I don't know. Now I feel like I got a series of seasonals over here. That's seven. You know, when you've got your PVC as your sewage pipe, that kind of says something, that you're not going anywhere. Eight. Again with the PVC. Now these are big sites. The pads are not as well defined. 9 is empty here. To be able to find out if they're available, you got to go all the way up to the sign to read the tag. They're not out front for you. 10 with the Class C in it with the trailer. And then 11 and 12 down here on the end. Now 12 is probably the one I would want. There's a couple across the road that might be good too, but let me show you why. Once I get into 12, it kind of flattens out in the back here. Now these appear to just be water and electric. I don't see any sewage here. And that's not a seasonal mark, that's somebody's upcoming reservation. Although maybe just a little too far to hear it, but there is a nice stream running by over here. Let's see what the stream is like. I'm sure there's some fishing going on in this stream. I'm gonna hop across the road and continue on. Okay, I just ended at 12, and I'm like, 14. I missed something over there, across the way. Okay, that's 12, and a lovely stream down here. That looks like it's ripe for some fly fishing. We're gonna drift over to 13 hiding over here. Okay, this is 13. Now this is just a dead end into the campground, so you're not gonna have a lot of traffic on this road, but there is a road going past. You get 2 picnic tables and 2 fire rings for 13. And I can hear the babbling water through this section from this site. A little hard over the wind noise right now, but it is there. Now this parking pad is a big slope down. It is not level at all. I would probably wind up trying to just park over in this area if I can. 13, and on the back side over here it will be 14. Starting from 13, we're into rustic sites, no hookups, no electric, anything. So this is 14, no designated pads, just park how you want, and that means you can come down as close as you want to get down to where you hear the sound of the river. And this stretch is nice because it has a lot of rocks and makes noises. Further down it looks like calm water and you wouldn't even know it was there. So 15 here, 16, and then 17, all wide open. You can decide how you want to use them. The Reverend's shower house is over there. There's a ball field in the middle of all of this. Then we have 18, 19, and 20 along this stretch of the river. And this is all yours to figure out how you want to use. And that's 20 on the end. Yeah, and by the time you get down here, this is all calm water. So there's nothing to hear in the water here. Here, 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 here. Okay, continuing around the ball field. Now, any sense of a road is gone now. We're just free-forming it out here. 20A, whatever that means. I guess they decided to expand on the sites a bit by taking up some of the ball field. Now this can get a little soft. I can feel myself sinking in. This is 21. But to get you a sense here, you may struggle to get in and out of here with a heavy vehicle. Goldfinch over there. Let's see what our sign says. Guess I'm way over to 22. There's a couple more over there and a couple over there. This isolated one over here next to all the geese, and amazingly, I don't see it filled with goose poop, is 23. Huge site. No power. And then this pond creates one of the streams running through here. Well, here's your sign, 23 through 31. So I got to go up the hill and find some more. Now this one has a little bit of a sound of the water there, but if you like the sound of the frogs at night, this is going to be your site. All right, for the next section up here, it was a little bit of a steep climb. 24. Big site. That's really quite big. The sign was deceptive. Okay, this is 25. And then it slopes back down towards the restrooms. 26. Again, huge site here. Do what you want. But that's all the sites up here. Now I gotta loop back down, and the last couple of them on the back side of the backstop. And yes, 24 is marked as seasonal, so you can book a non-electric site seasonally. They are booked out through October. I must have missed something up there. I did not see those last couple campsites or any way to get to them unless there's a walk-in something. I'm gonna go check the map a little bit, but I have got 32 here. Again, these aren't huge long sites. 33, 34, 35, and 36 where that camper is. So they get longer as they go down, all backed up to the ball field and all with electric, and these with water as well. I guess they all have water. Now they have a dump station. This is it. This is the dump station. Water's over there, dump here. I'm not even sure how to really even use that. Not the best dump station location. There's cameras monitoring too. Well, I'm looking at the map. There's the ball field. There's those couple sites, but I do not see any additional sites marked on the map for those different additional numbers that are missing. Unless they're somewhere out on a hiking trail or something. So hiking trails out here, additional trails throughout this whole section behind. You can get lost in those, especially with all the zigzag cuts between. And then the river running through North Fork, Bad Axe River. And to know where we are, well, that's why Baroque was down here, Coon Valley up there, Chaseburg over there. We're kind of in the center of all of that. So that's my quick tour of this nice little county park in Vernon County. Where are the goslings? I just don't get it. That's very strange, but very quiet location. We are kind of off-grid out here. No cell service, but they do have Wi-Fi that's being broadcast from over at the shower house, and it is pretty good. So you're not off-grid out here. You can communicate. I do love that site over there. That is a beautiful site. So hopefully you got something out of this. We got the rates, we got the location. It's beautiful. I don't have the name pronunciation right. Esofea Rentz. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one, and get on out there.